For me, chimbazo is really something where it brings, more than anything, it's almost like a bridge between the low brass and the low woodwind. I think when a lot of people see the instrument, they expect it to just be really loud and brash, because it's very impressive when you just see it. But for me, the chimbazo is to the bass trombone more like what the flugelhorn is to a trumpet. My name is Mattis Cederberg. I'm the bass trombone player of the WDR Big Band, and this is my personal sound. I think when you talk about a personal sound, you can speak about the personal sound that you have on your instrument, and you can also talk about it as the personal sound that you have with the music that you're making. But first, I think it's a very personal process where you have the sound like on your instrument. There's the sound that you have in your head, which is not even like, well, this is how I'm going to sound like. It's more a matter of making choices. You hear something and you either like it or you want it to be different. I mean, it's a pretty rare way as a jazz musician to work 5 days a week, like any job. We come in, we rehearse, we prepare. There's a part of that is really just a job, of course, because that's how it is. It's our everyday life. But what we're doing is also art. Some days, we come in and we play through tunes, and it's not being recorded. There's nobody there listening except for us just playing. And sometimes it's just amazing. You hear beautiful music, and it's such a fleeting moment. It's just we're there, just us in the studio at 10:30 in the morning, and you have somebody like Bob Mintzer standing and just really ripping into it, and then it's gone. It's just like nobody else heard it. It's not recorded. There's nothing, but it happened. And it's something about that fleeting moment of beauty that I think is so poetic. And that's really great. I like writing music. It's not something that, it's just flowing and I come home and it has to get it out of my system. I'm not a super driven composer or anything, but I like writing tunes. I like working with grooves. I like, a lot of different sounds and combination. And I sometimes just love something like if I see a beautiful picture of something, I can think, man, this feeling that this picture gives me, how can I bring this into what I do? I want to somehow take this and make people feel what I feel. I mean, now lately I've been doing things where I play all the instruments myself, which is, it's fun and it's a really rewarding process in some ways, but I also suck at most of the instruments I play. It's a very different than when you have something that you bring to other musicians that we can really play the crap out of it, you know. I brought an arrangement the other day that I had written for the trombone section with the rhythm section. And just to hear them play, it just sounds so good, you know, because they bring so much to the table in a different way. And that's something that I miss and that I never get really with just myself. If you would ask me, what would your dream musical project be? If you could just do anything, I really don't know, because it changes all the time. For me, it's not as something that I sit and plan out. It's more like something, there's a seed of something that comes and that grows into something. And sometimes along the way, it turns into something completely different. For me, it's more a matter of intuition or sort of running with an idea and see where it goes.